the crazy troll nation of YouTube, to show you really quick, those of you who are going to be a part of the replay crew, what we're using. We are going to be pairing Natasha Denona Bloom palette with Natasha Denona Bronze palette. And we're going to see what we're going to come up with. And for Thursday's lives, we're going to swatch both of these. Hey, Sarah, and then figure out what we're going to swap. Yeah, so that's the plan. So right now, I am going to put on my lip oil from City Beauty because my lips is dry. And this one is shade. I did take the stopper out finally, y'all, so I can get to what's left in here. I was gonna say something. Oh, I'm gonna put on the City. No, the Bio Beauty eye patches. I did my brows. I did the minimum in here, but I think I want to fill in a little bit here so it'll look a little bit more cohesive, like that side, even though there's no product right here either. Hey, Alexandra. Hey, Janet. I didn't put any brow pencil from here to here or here to here, but this side has more natural brows than this one, so I'm gonna just fill in a little bit like right here. And then we will do the intro and get started with this look. I'm gonna put on the Beauty Bio eye patches because I was figuring if I put them on in live streams, that will ensure that I am using them. So we're just gonna leave the brows almost like that. When I look here, I see a couple patches, but I do think not putting much product here, I think that does look more natural. I'm seeing a gap right here. It's just the way I brushed the hair over. Hey, Janessa. So, to let y'all know, I did just show the two palettes. I'm going to show them again. Then I'm going to put on the eye patches. I should just do them first, but so you'll see what we're working with. We're going to be using Bronze and Bloom. Bronze and Bloom. Oh, did I miss Lock? Hey, Lock. My voice is sounding funny. So we're using Bronze and Bloom today. And Thursday's live, we're going to swatch both of these because we're going to figure out what we're going to keep and what we're going to swap out. I do have more versatility with Bronze the way it is than I do with Bloom the way it is. But the thing with Bronze is that out of all the looks I've done, hey Tanya, out of all the looks I've done, only like maybe 2.5 of them were distinctly different. And so when I look at this, let me put them patches on now because they have to sit, they say at least, well, they suggest, yeah, at least 10 minutes. And so let's get these on and then we'll get back to talking about the palettes and then take these off and we'll be ready to start. Or actually, when I take these off, dang, we can start the face. Thank y'all for being here. So this is a way for me to make sure I'm using these, is to put them on in live streams. I did schedule out today my filming schedule for July. I did do a members only post on excuse me, y'all, on what should the next series be. So it's going to be, the majority vote was Lethal Cosmetics color series. And I remember talking about that before, where because I have so many Lethal BYOPs, I don't want to just be like, oh, Lethal Cosmetics again, Lethal Cosmetics, Lethal Cosmetics. And so a color series, at least I can say, you know, blue and purple look using, you know, using Lethal. Oh, what happened? What happened to Alexandra? Technology thought it, oh, auto-corrected her name. Just so y'all know, we are having our regular summer heat. So it was like 82 today, and then it dropped down It was humid though, but we've been having thunderstorms and lightning storms again. So if something happens and we get kicked off, we'll just try to come back. So we're going to do a color combination series. And I did a members only post today asking what are some unusual color combinations they would like to see. Oh my goodness, over 100. We had a couple of them days, it was awful. And I'm like, we don't get that here on the East Coast. Yeah, we had a heat wave for like 2 weeks. It was, I hope you're staying cool and staying hydrated, because that ain't no joke. So yeah, I asked them for unusual color combinations, because y'all know I like to play with stuff and experiment. And also for the poll that I did, about monetization, 75, I checked it about an hour ago. 75% said go ahead and monetize live streams. Yes, that's awesome, Lock. And 25% said no. So we are a democracy here at the Crazy Troll Nation, even if the United States no longer is. Like, we are a democracy. So we will be monetizing live. Not all of them. We do 2 a week, maybe 1 a week. We'll see. And also I'm keeping in mind, like, what content is the live stream going to be? Because if it's a lot of us chatting, I don't want to monetize those. So we are doing a lot of swatch parties for live streams in July, because we have the Sigma, we have the Notoriously Morbid, we have something else. Oh, I was also going to swatch all of my Sephora lippies. I was going to swatch all of my MAC Color Excess gel pencil eyeliners, because I just bought some new ones, colors I didn't have. And so I'm thinking for some of the swatch parties we'll monetize, because that's not too much to miss. Because I understand that when an ad comes on, you see the ad and then we keep going. Whoever's not seeing the ads at the same time, and myself, we keep going, and then when your ad is over, it brings you to where we are. So there will be some content missed. And I did put that in the post, that some of y'all said that. And so, but again, 75% of you said go ahead and do it. So we will for some and not for others, and we'll see what the numbers say. It'll only make a difference if the ads actually run. Hello, how are you today? Yeah, it's not cool dealing with the heat. That is not cool dealing with the heat. And so that's how we're going to do that for July. That's what the schedule is looking like for July. And I have my scheduling, my videos scheduled out and live streams scheduled out in my calendar for all except the last week of July. And so right now we do have videos scheduled until I think the middle of the second week of July. So we're doing really good for content. So this one, the thing with this one is, and we'll see it when we swatch them Thursday, so I'm not going to go too in depth with it. Some shades I do like more than others. Like this one is more coppery than this one, even though they're similar. These two kind of look the same, even though one is more rosy, one is more brown. And this one and that one are kind of the same. And so I'm looking at what looks similar that I wouldn't miss if I took one out. But there is more versatility in here, even if it's nuanced, seeing the differences between looks. Like just at first glance, there's only 2.5 looks that I've gotten out of this palette. But they were all really pretty. With Bloom, all the looks were pretty, but like these shades, like this one, they don't really show up on me. So this is just really good for under my brow or tear duct. This just shows up as a little bit of shine, tear duct. So with certain shades in here that I'm just like, I could do without. This one is similar to that one, just different undertone. So I'm just like, but I do think I want to take the mattes from here and put in to bronze, but we'll see. So those are my thoughts on these two. And then I thought, what if I just got rid of this altogether? But we'll see what today's look looks like. So for right now, what are we going to do? Oh, so, oh my goodness. Thank you so much for joining. You are an official Crazy Troll Nation family member. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Because we are trying to grow. We are trying to grow. I also thought of something, y'all, because I'm still thinking about Sandy. I'm going to write her a letter, or I'm going to send her a card, actually. And all of my cards are blank inside. And so I'm going to send a letter and see what happens. Yeah, because I'm really like, where my girl at? After I did the membership, like 30 seconds after I did my membership, she joined. So she was like the first one, like right away, and she's been rocking with us ever since. And it's been a couple years now, I think. Um, and we used to chat before on IG for it kicked me off, and then now that I'm back on, but she's, I don't know where she at or what's going on. Um, yeah, so I decided I'm gonna just send a card and just write a note inside the card, and I'll keep y'all posted. Great news! Great news! My little cousin, the cheerleader, her team won the National Cheerleading Association Championship. So they are national champions this year. I was so excited. I wasn't there, of course, but I was so excited because I was chatting with her mom the other day, and she told me. And so then the next day, I text my cousin, the little cousin, and I was telling her, I said, I'm so happy for you. I'm so proud of you. And she got a job at an ice cream parlor, and I said, and congratulations on your job too. I couldn't work at an ice cream parlor because I've always been chunky. And so I'm just like, I told her, I'm so happy for you. I'm so proud of you. And congratulations on your new job. And she wrote me back, oh, thank you, cousin D. I love you too. So of course I put I love you. And she's like, love you more. And she put like happy faces and hearts and stuff. But so that was just, I was like, wow. And I told her mom, I said, even though I wasn't there, like random days, I would just cheer on the team because I not knowing like when they were actually performing. Um, there were just random days I would just like cheer on the team and say a little prayer. And I do have my MOT shirt, which y'all seen in a picture from when I had went to the competitions last year. And so, a couple days, I would just look at my closet, like just touch the shirt. So I said I was supporting here from Delaware as best I could. And so, but that was like really awesome because they are really good. And my little cousin, I told y'all like way back, not way back, but like when I went to the competitions before, how good she is. She is so friggin' good that when they line up, and they never line up in a straight circle in front of judges, it's always on an angle. My little cousin, y'all, be the first one in the front. She be the first one. And they always put the best of whatever in the front, right? She be the first one in line. And I'd be like, because when her mom told me she was good, I'm like, okay, because every parent says their child is good, right? But when I went and I saw her dead center in front of the judges, the first one in front, I was just like, damn, like she must be really good. Y'all, she is. I was just like, ugh. But I'll be on it next year. Going back, with them to the ones I can afford to go to because prices, air flights and stuff. But so the plan is for me to go again next year. It was just a lot of stuff going on with the family, and it was just another thing to do to like have me on board. So I understand, but yeah. So I'm excited about that, even though it's already happened. I'm just like, they National Cheerleader Championships for 2024. So that's exciting. So I'm trying to think of what to do right now. Oh, the intro, because I can't start the face with this on. So hello again and welcome. After all of that, right now I'm saying hi again. My name is Dion. I call this, I meant to put on some lotion, but it's too far to reach. I call this the Crazy Troll Nation because of stuff like this, y'all. We family here. We just jump in and start chit-chatting. But also the Crazy Troll Nation, excuse me, knowing that we can be our authentic self in a world where people will tell you who and how to be. So some people be like, what do you mean just be myself? Like, what if they don't like me? Be yourself. Excuse me. The troll part, that's kind of trollish too. The troll part is not caring too much about the beauty community standards. You set the standard for yourself. Try not to feel like you need to use a certain tool, a certain technique, or a certain brand. Use whatever you want to, however you want to get your makeup on in a way that you are satisfied with it. I don't know about any of these other YouTube streets, but here at the Crazy Troll Nation, we believe in self-acceptance, self-love. Wait, what? Self-acceptance is self-love. Embracing our natural features, enhancing them when we want to, if we want to, but never feeling like we have to. Listen, come close. This is my Zoom, me just leaning in. Love yourself for who you are and for how you look, even when you're not wearing face paint. So that's the Crazy Troll Nation. That's what it stands for. So be proud to be a troll. You being who you are and you wearing what you want and you rocking it and you love yourself for it. Two things about me. Sometimes I curse because sometimes I curse. I'm still looking at my brows. The second thing is, you already heard it. There's an organism that lives in my throat that randomly hiccups, gurgles, and belches. I try to be aware of it to say, excuse me. Sometimes a couple will get past me. And when I'm watching the video back or the live back, I'm like, you really ain't realize you did that, did you? Because so there's times I don't realize it till like afterwards. But I try to be aware of it to say, excuse me. Yes, we love the craziness. We're the good crazy, not the certifiable, put in a home institution type crazy. We're the good crazy. That's enough. Like Lisa says, we get too close. Oh, how did she say? I'll bring you closer. That's enough. I watched one of her videos recently. She didn't do that's enough. And I'm like, she ain't do it. Like when Grace don't do the why you don't need, she said it one time and didn't clap. And I'm like, where the claps? Yeah. That's enough. But she actually has Zoom though. My Zoom is just me coming in. But yeah, I miss certain things sometimes when people do it all the time and then they don't. I'm like, she didn't say that's enough. Like what? It was only that one time though that I saw, and I don't watch every one of her videos because I think I might have said this before. I mean, nowadays I'm less excited about makeup somehow. Well, it's tiring because I'm male and I have to shave a lot. Oh, did you used to wear makeup on a regular basis? Because I do know some guys who do. I don't know why I'm playing with my ears. Look like Dumbo. And my nose. Did you used to wear on a regular basis? Oh, you did? All right, we're going to get you back into it. I have a lot of content here. I have a lot of playlists. We're going to get you back. I'm going to go ahead and take these off now so we can get started. I do like those, y'all. And they are moisturizing because you see it's glistening. And so usually before I put on concealer in videos, I'll put this on. But I don't know if I want to, let's just double up, do all the things. Because I do think my under eyes are looking a little bit better. Y'all know what? I don't have my ring light on. But I do think my under eyes and my face in general are looking a little bit better. Except for this breakout and that breakout. Yeah. So we feel the pain of shaving. My daughter complains about shaving now. Oh my gosh. I'll leave that. No, this ain't the channel for that. I was going to share something, but this ain't the channel for that. Somebody told me they got waxed today, and I'm just like, it was a dude I know. He be saying stuff to me, and I be like, that ain't none of my business, though. I be like, why? Like in my mind, I be like, why is he telling me that? Like, don't you have any other friends? Like, this is the City Beauty Brightening Eye Cream. Replenishment starts tomorrow. There's quarterly replenishments. And they did change how they do it. Because it used to be we can pick like 4 things. And now it's like a code. There's 2 different codes, both for different amounts. And so depending on what we want to replenish, we use one of the 2 codes. But because their prices are so high, I don't know why this is red right there. I was sleeping on this side. NY10. What was I saying? I forgot what I was saying. That's another part of the crazy. I'll be saying a sentence and get distracted, and then I don't remember. I really don't remember what I was saying. Like I really don't. I haven't had much time. Yeah, and the heat. Yeah, I haven't been wearing makeup out. Not that I go out every day. In the last couple of weeks, I went out less than I usually do because we were having that heat wave. I'm just like, I'm heat sensitive. My body does not take heat well at all. And I was just like, I ain't going nowhere. People was texting me, stay hydrated, stay cool. And I'm like, I'm in the house. And I don't go out a lot anyway. Like every 3 or 4 days, I'll go out. I do have an appointment this week, so I will be out. I think my appointment's Wednesday, I think. And so while I'm out, I'm going to go to BJ's near the VA hospital because gas is cheaper. And I'm running on a little less than quarter tank. But I'm waiting because gas is cheaper over there. Oh, thank you, Alexandria. I haven't had as much time for makeup recently outside of getting ready for shows, says Janessa. Janessa, you have a whole lot of shows. My face melts too, Alexandria. When I did that event in May, it was so friggin' hot in there. And I did do, the setting powder. I did the Scandinavia finishing powder, and I just felt sweat like rolling down my face. I was just like this. It was really hot in there, and a lot of people were complaining. Oh my gosh! But yeah, I will melt too if this is like super hot. And then sometimes I have my own personal summer. So replenishments, they used to do it where my makeup use has dwindled the last couple of months with this heat. Yeah, it's just hot. It's hot. Replenishments, they used to have it where, oh yeah, so you can now, because of the dollar amounts, you can only get maybe like 2 things, depending on what the 2 things are. And so I was thinking of what to get. There are some sales coming up, y'all. Shh. I do always post their sales on my community tab, but there are some sales coming up for July. One of them is my favorite sale. I'm not going to say what it is. It'll be on my community tab. So I've been trying to think of what else I want to get. I already have 2 backup night oils, the plumping lip oils for nighttime, and I have this one because they sent me this in sangria at the same time, and I didn't open this one because I wanted to make sure I used up sangria, which is almost done. So I think I might get another. This is their daytime plumping lip oil. I think I might get another one of these. And I have their mascara that I really like that I didn't open because I've been using the Esom. I try to only have 1, maybe 2 mascaras open at a time. So I think I'm going to get another daytime lip oil and another mascara. And so that's what I think I'm going to get this time. And they have a thing also. I'm in their partnership program for those who don't know. They have a thing where if you agree to do a testimonial, you'll get to choose like 4 products. But it's like, I don't, I use the lip oil. I like their glosses and their mascara. This feels good going on, and it is hydrating, the brightening eye cream. But other than that, I'm like, I don't know. Because they did send me skincare before. My skin was like, nah. So I gave it to my neighbor to try. And she told me, she said, I didn't know I had sensitive skin until I tried that stuff. I was just like, oh, damn. So I don't want to get any of the skincare. When they sent me supplements, because my system is so funny, I didn't try them. I sent those to one of my official troll kin. Hey, Michelle. Yeah, the Scandinavia, the makeup finishing spray. I love this stuff. I love this stuff. They still may be having a 20% off sale on their website. It seems like they always do. And you get 2 free minis. And so I put the minis in my professional makeup kit. But I love this stuff. This is a bridal formula. They have a regular formula. I really don't notice the difference. I think the regular one says up to 16 hours. And the bridal is supposed to be like over 16 hours. But I haven't noticed the difference. But I do just get the bridal anyway. And they also have a makeup removal spray. So you spray it on your face, wait a few seconds, and then remove your makeup. And I do use Neutrogena makeup remover wipes. And my makeup is just like, it just comes right off. Discovered that because they're underwhelming release. I ain't going my girls. I had 1 palette from them once. The Iron Sephora. I made an order, because they're those cells right there get me those extra points. Okay, I think I'm missing. Did I say hi to Michelle? If I didn't, I apologize. Oh, wait a minute. There she is. Oh, hey, you just came in. Okay. You know, like if you go to a cookout or something and somebody come in and you be like, when did you get here? I apologize that I missed you if I missed you. I mean, I can put stuff away because am I doing a flat lay for this? For Instagram? I don't know. So yeah, they changed up the game, so I don't know. And I do content anyway, so I wouldn't mind doing testimonials because I have the stuff that they sent. And they only want it to be like 1 or 2 minutes, and then it goes on their website. Y'all, my bracelets are stuck together right here. Come apart. And these are diamonds on here. I can't be having And one of the little ones did fall out. I just didn't feel like going back to take it for it to get fixed. I have the lifetime warranty thing. So what I got, Lock, was two different people messaged me about the sale. And I was like, and both of them were like, oh, Fashion Fair is on sale. I was like, what? Because y'all know their powder, right? I love their powder. I am almost done with this Fenty powder, and I am so excited to be almost done so I can get back to my Fashion Fair. And so two people sent me a message like, hey, your Fashion Fair powder is on sale. And I was like, and I have the one sitting here waiting for me to open it, waiting for me to be done with Fenty, and I have one in my backup case. And so when I did, after the second person sent me the message, I'm like, let me just go look. Y'all, it was half off. And then I saw they were having point multiplier. I was like, what? I think I got two powders. Two of the Truly Tawny powders. And what else did I get? Because that wasn't $75. Because I think these are like $35 a piece. And so two of them, that was still only $35. I'm trying to think of what else I got. I can't even remember. But I couldn't pass that up. For them points, I really want Fashion Fair to go to Ulta because I love their point system a lot better. But yeah, I placed the order. I can't even remember what else I ordered. Oh, you know what? I got a Fashion Fair lipstick that I already planned to send to somebody else. That one of their liquid lipsticks. It's a dark purple. But I'm just like, I have so many of the Notoriously Morbid liquid lipsticks and the Sephora lip cream things. I'm just like, I cannot really justify having another lippy. But we will see. I was watching a video and I was confused as to why they had did the video. This guy's name is Roland something. He said, well, he looks to be African American. I don't know if he's mixed with anything. And he does like news commentary type stuff. And he's really good. And he does like history type stuff. It's a really good channel. And so I was watching his video about Fashion Fair, and it said Fashion Fair is making a comeback. And I'm like, Fashion Fair came back like 10 years ago. So I was chatting with a friend, and so we were like, well, maybe certain people didn't know they came back. But I'm like, they came back. But I was sharing a story again about how, oh, I got an itch right here. About how, why is it itching right there? I had went to a department store counter. Fashion Fair couldn't match me. And I was upset because I'm like, this is supposed to be a POC brand, and I'm a POC person. They sent me over to the Bobbi Brown counter. I was feeling some kind of way because I'm like, y'all supposed to be for us and it ain't for me. But anyway, but I am excited that I can at least, use the powder. But I was just like, how do you? But so I did a thing. I'll update y'all on that if it works out a certain way, and if not, you will never know. I'm eyeing my Girl Simon palette. I think Retail Therapy is okay, definitely. Have I tried Lumen products? I'm going to say no because that does not sound familiar to me. It's making me think of the deodorants or whatever those things were. But yeah, I'll say no because I'm not familiar with that. Who the Easy Bake everyone talks about, but it's pricey. I've never tried that because I don't bake, and so if that's really what it's for, I'm like, I will tell you this. I used to love Laura Mercier powder. And then I tried the Hourglass loose powder. That knocked Laura out the box. When I tried Fashion Fair, that knocked Hourglass out the box. I'm for real. It knocked them out the box. Because I'm getting Zero Sun, look like there's a patch right here. That looked like that before. And y'all were saying that's just my natural contour. When I go like this, I see like a bare patch right there. Like right here. That's casting the glare. Not so much on this side, but on this side. Put more of this on here. This area's looking... So getting less sun than usual. I guess I'm losing some melanation. Is that a word? Because this is looking real disrespectful. I'm trying to remember if it looked that way in the winter. Hey, Dawn. Glad you're home safe. You try Huda. I thought it was good. I prefer Glam Light powders. I really love the Politis. I haven't tried either one of those. Y'all know I don't try a lot of different stuff. And so when y'all be talking about stuff, I be like, I haven't tried it. Never heard of it. I don't know what it is. And every now and then somebody will say, oh, are you getting such and such that came out? I'd be like, you know, I'm not. Like, why are you even asking me that? I am in my comfortable little box here of products that I love. Oh, gosh. But, I live vicariously. I put 2 little dots of foundation on here. Because I don't really try a lot of new stuff. Because I do want to use what I have. I think that looks a little better. And y'all probably like, we ain't see nothing, girl. Just keep going with what you're doing and stop wasting time. I caught up on... Hey, Tanya. Excuse me. Where are you at in the world? It's 3 a.m. over there right now? Oh my gosh. Y'all, KK wasn't lying. She do her live streams every night, 11 p.m. And sometimes they still be on there like 3 a.m., 4 a.m. I'll be like, woo. Woo. I'll be like, whoa. Alright, so I'm going to move this that had the products I just used in it so I can move my mirror closer. Do I want to move y'all closer so y'all can see my wonderful bag and wrinkles? And I'll move the mirror closer over here. I've heard of Lumen, but years ago, are they still in business? For some reason, I'm thinking that body deodorant thing where it's like you can put in your armpits and bits and everywhere else. Is that what it is, or am I thinking of something different? That is so funny. I don't want to mispronounce your name. I don't want to mispronounce your name. Can you put the phonetic spelling of your name, or like how I should say it? Because I don't want to say it wrong. And I feel like I would. Or a nickname that I can call you. Are they still in business? Glam Light powders. Okay, I did read that one. At least here. Oh, you're in Finland. Is it Monday there or Tuesday? Because here it's Monday night. It is so fascinating to me. Y'all, I keep telling y'all, Crazy Troll Nation is worldwide. We are across the globe. But I just love how social media brings us together like this. We can be in the same place at the same time, but we're in different places at different times. I love that. Used to be a CVS, not sure anymore because it wasn't the last time I went. You went to Ireland a few years ago, says Vanessa. Bought random UK and European brands. Fine. So Dawn is saying Ian. Is how to pronounce it? Yes, your name. Dawn is saying Ian with a question mark. Because I don't want to pronounce your... Oh, that's Loom that I was thinking of, Janessa. Thank you. Because I don't want to mispronounce your name, and I feel like I will. It's different than the body. Y'all, I used to use, what was it? Dove? I used to use Dove, and then I used to use Suave. And then I was using Degree. And so I ran out of Degree. This is when I was in Texas. I ran out of the Degree. And y'all know, summertime in Texas. What is this right here? Something. Summertime in Texas ain't no freaking joke. I ran out of my Degree, so I used Suave. Y'all. Suave, I might as well had not put nothing on my underarms. I was sweating. I was smelling. I was like, what the hell? I was like, oh no. So then I started just using degree all year round, whether it's hot or not. I was just like, damn. Suave ain't say nothing about that heat. Nothing at all. And I've been using degree ever since. I'm like, this is crazy. Use your husband's degree as the best. Yeah, I was just like, I can use Ian. Okay, thank you. Suave usually holds me. It held me in the wintertime. Summertime came. Shit. Suave left the building. Suave said it's too hot. I can't rock with y'all. I was just like, is that me? And it was me. I was like, oh, hell no. And I don't think I had a car then either. So somebody knew with a car. I'm like, hey, can you take me to, the PX or whatever? Because they do have stores on base. But I was like, could you take me to go get some deodorant? And they were looking at me like, I'm serious. They were like, so I told them the situation. They were like, oh, yeah, girl, let's go. I was like, Suave was like, we have left the building. I did oh, so that's not really your name. Okay. I don't think you are a moron. Portal 2 reference. Is that a game, Portal 2? Are you a gamer? And is it Monday there or Tuesday? I'm just fascinated right now. Picking 2 random House Labs bronzers. We picked 7 and it's a game. Oh, okay. And 10. Deep level 10. We're going to put on 7 first. We're going to use this brush I haven't used in a long time. This is Scott Barnes brush number 72, Demi Fan brush. I don't know if I recommend them or not unless they're having a sale because it's too. Okay, so you're ahead of us. Okay. I'm trying to catch up. So we're just going to go just like this. And so we're coming right along the contour, even though this is a bronzer. I use bronzer and contour interchangeably. Like, y'all see that? Whoosh. This is why I love this brush. Look at this. Whoosh. And then I'll just kind of feather inward, upward. This ain't one. I have not had Mountain Dew today, y'all. And I feel I need to say that because I feel like I'm acting goofy. It's Tuesday. That is so fascinating. Like how we can be in the same place at the same time and not in the same place at the same time at the same time. But I really like these brushes, but I don't use them often. And so I do think sometimes to do a brush giveaway, but then I feel like if I give it away, then I'll miss like even seeing it. But then if I'm not using it, it's like, why? And I think you do need a big face like mine for this brush because this is a big brush. This is a big brush. What's the mega? Okay, Dion, I've been meaning to tell you. You inspired me to get creative without makeup last week. Oh, and it didn't go well. What did you do? But you know what? I'm glad you tried though. So now just try again and just do something different than what you did before. I was saying in the video, Dion would be so proud of me. I've never done this before, and then my husband had to fix it. Oh no! And I say you're going to learn one of 3 things. You're going to learn you like it, or you're going to learn you like it, but you would tweak it, or you're going to learn never, ever, 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 ever do it again. So you're going to learn something. You try to put something on your nose. The nose is challenging. I usually do bronzer on my nose because my nose is big. I never highlight my nose. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to find that video. I do have my notifications turned on for you, but I've been slacking. I've been dealing with migraines again. I think it has to do with like the humidity or something. Last night, I took a migraine med, and it does make me loopy. This is deep level 10. And I passed out. I was watching something. Oh, I was telling you earlier, I did catch up on, this is 10. We're only going to put 10 right here. I was catching up on Death Wish. At first they had 2 and 3 on there with Charles Bronson. And then yesterday I saw they had 4 and 5 on there too. And I'm like, what? But they end tonight, and so I was watching those, and I caught up on 4 and 5 today. But y'all, I passed out at like 3 a.m. and y'all know I be up till like after the sun come up, and I was done. I didn't even brush my teeth. I didn't wash my face. I was just like, because I fell asleep on the sofa, and I was so groggy, which that med does that to me. I ain't clean out the kitchen sink. I ain't washed my face, nothing. And I wake up every hour and a half or so. So during one of my wake ups, I said, let me go empty out the sink. 2 blushes at random. Oh, Side Sky and Pomelo Peach. And so one of my wake ups, I got up and this is a Side Sky, y'all. And I emptied out the sink, brushed my teeth, washed my face, and got right back in the bed. This is Pomelo Peach. We're going to use the same brush. So y'all saw for the bronzers, I went like this and feather for the, when I use it for blush, I use the side of the brush. Y'all, Side Sky ain't no joke. So we're just going to tap it. Woo. Oh no. Yeah, the nose is hard. But I am proud of you. I am proud of you for trying something new. I feel like Janessa holding a brush like this because she holds her brushes this way. Y'all, this brush ain't blending too well. What the hell? Okay. It will blend after a minute if you put too much like I did. Yeah, she's your husband fixed it. Tanya said that's so cool. Why is there a red mark right there? I went downstairs the other day because when I went to Aldi the other day, they had the white Gatorades. I bought 3 of them. They sell out super quick. And when I came upstairs, and I got some salad stuff too, so I only brought 1 upstairs. And they had the Amazing Mango Boathouse Farms too, so I got like 3 of those. I have a thing with 3, like I don't know why. So the other night, it was like 10:30 at night. It wasn't super hot like it had been. I said, let me just go down and get the other 2. I swear, y'all, I swear. Anytime I go outside, in the spring or the summer or the fall, I get bit up by something. And I'm just like, this is insane. Like, just leave me alone. Yeah, but I am proud of you. This is the Pomelo Peach. We're just going to put that right here. I am proud of you, Michelle, that you tried. So I want you to try something different next time, okay? Did I give you that as a homework assignment before? When you had said something, I'm like, well, that's your assignment, is to try something. Yeah, we be giving out homework sometimes. I don't know if my comment stopped or what, because I'm not. I like that gradient. Y'all see that? Y'all see that? This is still Pomelo Peach. Ooh. And it shows up too. Ooh. All right, I'm going to use a different brush for highlighter though, because this is... We're going to pick 2 highlighters at random. Oh my goodness. Oh, Golden Pyrite and Chocolate Opal. Do you have a Discord server? This is Chocolate Opal. I have access to Discord, but I don't use it. This is Golden Pyrite. So we're going to actually take this brush that we use for setting powder. I didn't turn my thermostat down, y'all, and I'm starting to sweat. Oh, good grief. That's golden. Woo! That's nice. This is Golden Pyrite. Oh, I was saying why I don't watch Alicia sometimes, because nothing looks bad on her. And some of our foundation shades we wear the same. So watching her, I'm like, okay, that's how it would most likely look on me. Maybe kind of, sort of. And when I first started watching her way back, like years and years and years and years ago, I was wanting to buy everything that she tried. And I'm like, I can't keep up with her. I was like, no. So sometimes I intentionally do not watch her because I'm wanting to buy it. Now, Chocolate Opal, we're just going to put some like right here where people would highlight. And this is a highlighter, but on me it's a toasty highlighter. But because I'm lacking sun, and we're just going to tap twice a little bit, and that's what we're going to do with that. I'm going to put that down. We're going to pick at random. I don't know why I've been picking 2 of everything lately. 2 hourglass powders. Oh, okay. We got Luminous Light and... Yo, I'm using my stuff. You can make a community on Discord. It's like a forum. This is Luminous Light. We're going to... I don't want to do that one first, do I? Shoot. This is a lethal brush. I'm going to take out another one of these. So luminous light we do put under the eyes because it is brightening. I'm starting to sweat. Sweat. Then we're gonna go like this and go back and forth. Go like this. Would y'all mind if I go turn my thermostat down? It's right behind the screen. It wouldn't take me long. So let me know. Because if you don't want me to go, I'll just put on this one. I just say how it sounds in videos. And now we're going to take Be Cool and Comfy Eternal Light. We're going to use the other brush for that. The clean one. We're going to... Because this makes me toasty too. So we're just going to do the same thing like we did with Chocolate Opal. And that's it. Then we're going to spray the face. And then we're going to go turn down the thermostat. Yeah, I forgot to turn it down. Woo! Alright. When we come back, we're going to jump into priming the eye and getting into this eye look. So let me move this out the way. Alright, y'all, be alright. Look at that base, right? Us trolls be trolling. We be fine. Alright, I'll be right back. Okay. I turned it down to 75. I had to slide in sideways into my seat because I don't have a problem. And that's why earlier I tilted the phone up so you don't see below. Yeah, so I know y'all ain't need to know that. So, woo, all right, let me look at the under eye. Creasing a little bit. All these freaking wrinkles. People tell me I don't have wrinkles. I'm like, you don't, like, are you serious? You can't see all that? But anyway, I know I still look good. There's a bundle on Ipsy shop with a Peppermint Grass Sunlit Seduction, a Yenza Lippy, and some other products, $55. I'm trying my best not to buy it. Sunlit Seduction is Sunlit Seduction a good one to have? It depends on if that's your color story. If that's your color story, yes. For me, no. I did get it though. And I use it a few times. So Tanya, if the sale is on for another couple days, but you know what, they might sell out. I was going to tell you to look at my Pat McGrath Sunlit Seduction playlist and look at the looks I did and see if that can help you determine if you want to get it. At the same time though, because it's a mothership with other stuff for $55, it might sell out. So I don't want to tell you wait and then you can't get it and you be like, that damn Dion. But yeah, because that is a good deal. So I don't want to tell you to wait. Now this one is looking lighter than this one. I'm gonna just leave my brows like they are. I don't know what happened. Probably when I was doing, oh, you know what? I'm glad I hesitated. I'm glad I got distracted because I need to do my inner rims and my lower lash line. Because I usually do that after I do my base. We're just putting a few strokes. And this is my first time today putting color there. Because I didn't have anything. Just a few strokes. Picking randomly. You hear all this? These are my eyeliners under my eye. Oh man. A white one. Oh man. And this one. I really like the look I did with this. I put this right here on my inner corner. This was really nice. Damn it, I need a dark one though for my inner rims. Or do I want to try this? Let's try this one for inner rims. This is from Sephora. It is Ultimate Gel Eyeliner and it is Lime Matte Green. We'll see if this shows up on my lower lash line. I did purchase a Murad cleanser because it's expensive. And they did I did get one from the Ipsy shop. Because even though I don't have Ipsy, I still have access to the shop. And so we're going to see if this shows up lower lash line. Looky here, looky here. It shows up on the lower lash line and it's getting caught in my lashes. And maybe the other liners do too, but because they're dark, I don't notice it. This is a bright color here. Tanya, see, you need to get premium. Because the premium, YouTube premium, annually is like $120 something a year, which comes down to less than $13 a month. and you got $190 worth of stuff in your cart. Get your YouTube Premium and just get that bundle with Pat McGrath and call it a day. They bumped the price up to $60. You talking about for the Pat McGrath palette? I'm surprised. That's in that bundle for that price. Yo, that really showed up. Dang. I wonder if it'll sell out. I don't know though, because this is more in my eyelashes than on my inner rounds. You can see it in my eyelashes. Oh man. I'm gonna put this underneath as well. They raised the price by $5 that quick. I wonder if they were selling a lot of the bundles and they're like, oh, let's bump it up. Which is a, I was going to say, oh, let me just say it. I was going to say that's a dick move. But that's how companies do. Just like around holidays, they will increase the prices and then have like a 20% off sale. And it still ends up being more than it was before they increased the prices with or without a sale. So people are like, oh yeah, sales. It ain't really a sale. They tricking you. This is looking crazy, I think. But we are going to put eyeshadow under there as usual. Hey, I didn't know you left. What happened, Ian? Ian, that is not a moron. You're a troll now. You're rolling with the good crew. All right, we're going to put this on the inner corner. So this is multitasking. We do be multitasking. Yeah, we do. I'm going to put this right here like I did. Oh, y'all, I did a long video. It was longer than I thought. This white, y'all. This is NYX as well. NYX retractable eyeliner. Not as well because the line was Sephora. I did a full face tutorial. And I'm going to be honest with you. I just ain't feel like editing. So I said, you know what? We just want to do the whole face. That video's over an hour long. Because I felt like some of you were missing me doing a full face and doing it in a detailed way. Like saying this brush, this is why we're doing this. Versus like now I'm just doing stuff. You know what? Something's in this eye and I think it's that gel pencil liner because it does get stuck in my eyelashes and then sometimes it'll fall out into my eye. Tanya influencing you to shop. Hold on strong, Michelle. Hold on strong. You have great items in your cart. Let me ask you this, Tanya. Do you use the stuff you have already on a regular basis, or is there stuff that you have that you haven't used or you've only used once or twice? Because y'all know I'm all about using what you have and not being a conscientious consumer. Even though the sales are good, though, but if you have a lot of stuff that you're not really using, then you're just adding to that. Maybe, possibly, because I don't know your usage habits, but I'm just saying. Oh, Dawn got her sniff order. Soda Snob, but not Strawberry Moon, Love Sweet, and Crumb. Were you into fragrances, Dawn, before Grace started doing all fragrance videos? And I'm glad that I have sensitive sinuses. I'm like, I ain't buying nothing. I still watch the videos, though, but I'm like, I ain't buying nothing. I had purchased the Cover FX blush thing, and it was not good. I think it was too old from Ipsy or Boxy. I think it might have been Ipsy like years and years ago when I was getting Ipsy. Tons of Brow products, brush set, Natasha Denona, Quinn, Ophir palette. Ophir still got stuff. Just scared to pull the trigger because that's a lot of money. Just get the Pat bundle and pay for YouTube Premium because that'll be your $190 right there. You've been eyeing the Fenty baking cakes. I do have a Fenty code below. What's the link below? It's in the Shop My store. So if y'all shopping, use my links. Because if the website's having a sale, you will still have access to the sale. you haven't used anything, then don't buy. Look at my Sunlit Seduction videos. See if you like the looks. If you like it, just get that bundle and then get premium. And you will fall in love with not seeing commercials, not seeing ads. And even if you watch movies on YouTube, same thing, no ads, no nothing. Because within a couple of days of having it, I was like, oh, this is what it's like on the other side. Like, this is nice. I'm dying to see a new get ready. Yes, tell her, Michelle. Tanya, you've been away too long. That song just came to my mind. I've been awaiting for so long. If I can sing for you another song, whatever that song is. Yeah, Tanya, you need to get back to it and do a haul video, because I know you've been shopping since you stopped doing videos. Because I be seeing your posts of stuff you get. You a secret shopper. And Dawn, too. You need to start doing videos. Start with your collection. Break it down either by brand or by category, eyeshadow, lipstick, blush, whatever. People love collection videos. And the Crazy Troll Nation already said they would support you. So you have a built-in audience right here. Dawn. And Tanya. That's right. I'm talking about y'all. Yeah. And I know that there's times when, like, we don't feel like it. That's how I was feeling the other day. And I'm like, I'm going to just film the whole entire thing, starting from brows down to the lips. And I did all the things. I lined my lips, put on liquid lipstick, put on the gloss. Like, I did the whole thing. And so even if somebody's not a member, like how I did the higher tier, I did a detailed full face. This one was like that. Because then if somebody is new, like brand new, or they're just popping in, they'll see. But then we're going to put on Paint Pot. Tanya, though, for real, yeah. You binge my stuff and now I need new. No, you don't need new. You can do for stuff that you have, Michelle. I imagine you have enough stuff. Because when you, even like new makeup that comes out these days, everything looks like something that's already out. Everything looks like it dupes something else. And like the intro is, it's not about, the brand. It's about the color story. And that's why I'm excited about doing a color series. Because I feel like a lot of people don't talk about Lethal unless they're coming out with a new release. And Lethal, y'all, my palettes are amazing. And thanks again to the members that helped me name my palettes. But we have stuff. We have enough stuff. And so this one came down here. So this shadow is probably going to end up down here. This is me just patting it out on the edges where you can see where it is. Me that don't like to use my hands for makeup. She did get you started fragrance. If I use fragrance, I would be getting stuff too. So I'm glad that I'm not in the fragrance because of my sensitive sinuses. All right, I don't know what we're gonna do. I'm opening up these palettes. Of course, y'all, I feel like I put the same bloom shades in the same friggin' places every friggin' time. She got you one snip. From Couture. There's a Tanya and Dion collab coming. There's a Dawn and Dion collab coming. Wherever Tony at these days, it's the Tony and Dion collab coming. Because we have a lot of Notoriously Morbid in common. I need to message her and get in touch with her. You miss all your fragrance. You're going home this Thursday. Michelle, but oh yeah. Did we? I'm pretty sure we did. Almost out of the small one. I'm pretty sure we did. Yeah, Janet, that's right. I'm calling them out, both of them. Yeah, Dawn and Tanya. You got to keep me there finished since I started your new job. You haven't filmed since 30. Well, that doesn't mean you can't start tomorrow. That doesn't mean you can't start tomorrow. I don't know how it's possible except this is possible except for 2 Notoriously Morbid orders that have been outstanding. Oh my gosh. You don't have any makeup orders on the way. I finally have everything in. But yeah, and that's good, Janessa. But Janessa, you know what? You get a pass because you use your stuff. You use the heck out of your stuff. And Dawn, you can even do a fragrance collection video. Yeah. Bring on the collabs. Okay, so this is what we're working with because we need to get started. Y'all, we've been here a freaking hour already. What the hell? Damn it. Not even a shipping email. I would say email them and just be like, where's my order in the process of things? Yo, I just heard thunder again. So this is what we're working with. So we're going to take the lighter shades from here, of course, and the somewhat deeper shades from here. Except we may use some of the darker ones in here for outer corner or something, but I don't know what we're doing, but we're going to do something. Yeah, maybe email the brand, Janet. I need to tilt the mirror so I don't got to go like this and I'll be looking at my wide nose. I remember when Shaba first came out, they were like, damn, he got a shotgun nose. His nostrils. And then I looked in the mirror like, mine's as big like that too. So I'm like, let me just shut up. Oh my gosh, what? Good grief. I'm looking at both of these together because I wanted to use Ember, this one down here, but for inner corner that would be ironically too dark for the bronze palette as a first shade on the inner corner, surprisingly, right? So fragrance is off, 30% off. Sniff. Hi Ali, how are you today? Try taking myself in and out of that, but I was weak. Talk yourself in and out of that. Ooh, okay, damn it, we're going to take Florence, excuse me for that glare, and we're going to put this on our inner corner. Thank y'all for being here. Y'all, I did not know we had been on here that long already, because we just be chit-chatting. There's a family gathering on the 4th, and I'm just like, traffic is going to be a mess. And where it is like an hour away. I'm just like, Y'all, why? I have a habit. I need to get out of this habit for real, for real. Happy early birthday, Alexandra. I have a habit of saying, you know, what would you like me to bring when somebody tells me they're having a gathering? This person says such and such whiskey. I don't drink alcohol anymore, but I know whiskey is expensive as hell. And then he's like, well, this brand, that brand. I'm like, well, can you spell it? Because I'm not familiar with whatever. And he was like, well, tell the person you want such and such with not a lot of peat. And I'm just like, and so he's talking to me and his wife in the background, spelling it out. But then she's talking over him, talking over her, talking over him, talking, trying to tell me how to. I'm just like, just send me the name of it. And I'm just like, whiskey is expensive. I'm like, what the fuck? So then he was like, well, just bring, you know, a case of beer. I'm like, what kind? Just like I said with the whiskey, what kind? And he said Modelo. And I'm just like, okay. So they have it at BJ's. And so when I go to my appointment Wednesday, for some reason I think it might be Thursday. And when I go to BJ's to get gas, I'll go into the store to get that and some other stuff. But I'm just like, and I did look up whiskey at BJ's. It's like 60. It's from like $50 to like $80. And I'm just like, nah, hell no. So I'm glad he ended up just saying bring a case of beer, because he was getting frustrated because I'm like, how do you spell it? Because I don't know the whiskey brands, but I know whiskey is expensive. And he don't like cheap stuff either. He has an expensive palate. So I'm just like, in my mind, I'm thinking that would be like 2 tanks of gas. To fill my tank take like $35 if it's on like close to 8. But I was just like, but I think the Modelo beer is like under $25 or something. I'm just like, what the fuck? And I wouldn't do flowers because my allergies, even sitting in the car with them, you know, my eyes will be itching, nose will be burning. But when he said whiskey, I was just like, I didn't expect that at all. I expect, you know, potato salad, paper plates. Like, I did not expect to say whiskey. And I told him, I said, you realize I haven't drank alcohol since 1996. And he was like, well, you did ask what you could bring. I said, you're right. And that's when I made a mental note. I need to stop saying that because it's automatic for me to say that. You better eat all the fancy stuff. That was pricey too. Yeah, they had some for like 20 something, 30 something dollars. Still, I'm just like, I'm gonna go in there with a little 6-pack, a can of a 6-pack can of beer. Do you guys have litter tax on? I don't know because I don't buy alcohol. I don't know. Is somebody leaving? Be safe and enjoy the rest of your night. I just bring a pretty handsome and cute garden decoration. Is somebody leaving? Yes, Natasha is one of my favorite brands, and so is Notoriously Morbid and Lethal Cosmetics and MAC Cosmetics. Those are my top brands. Who's leaving? You bring a bag of chips? Yeah, I don't think he remembered. But see, he know I don't drink because our Christmas gathering. Excuse me. No, that's at another cousin's house. But he's always the bartender, and I be sitting at the bar just laughing with all the drunk people, and I don't drink. So he knows I don't drink. But I think he might have just forgot. I just remember something. Pick up the store that closed in 25 minutes. Have a great day. Okay, Janessa, be safe. Okay, so that's who was leaving. Okay, so I was just like, dude. So I'm gonna go in there with a little 6-pack of beer, Modelo. So I'm looking in here. We're gonna take. This is gonna be a monochromatic look because both of these palettes, that's what you're gonna get. It's monochromatic. We're gonna take High Degree, this shade here. This is like inexpensive at that. And then you want to be all particular. And I forget what the first thing he said was. Something, and not a lot of PEAT. And I said, you do realize they can just lie to me, right? And I wouldn't know the difference. And that's what I had in my mind, a vision of me taking it. And he'd be like, why you get this? And I'd be like, well, I told him what you said, and that's what he gave me. So that was on my mind, too. That they can just tell me anything. Because I really would not know. Yeah, he said Modelo, so I said okay. And I kind of want to be smart in a way, because when I look at the BJ's website, they have some that's different flavors, like for the summertime. And I said I should just get a pack of those, and it's like assorted flavors. I think it might have been a 12-pack, just to hear him say, "What you get that for?" Well, you said Modelo. Now you have flavor options. And I tell you what, somebody would drink it. Somebody will always drink something. But I'm just like, are you serious? So I need to make a mental note to stop asking that. And it is automatic. Because I was raised, don't go nowhere empty-handed. That's how I was raised. So every time there's something, I take something. So these are these 2 shades. Y'all, this now we are going to, oh Lord, this is going to blend in together. If it's free, we'll drink it. We'll eat it and drink it. Some get peat moss to mess with. I'm not buying whiskey, Jet. It was expensive. The cheapest one was like $50-something. And I'm just like, hell no. Hell no. Oh, good night, Ian. Thanks again for joining the Crazy Troll Nation. You have a good sleep. We're going to take Ember, this shade here. Yep, and that's how we was raised. Take something. My one cousin, the one we do usually have the Christmas dinner or family dinner, and we don't celebrate holidays. It's just usually when most people in the family who do work are off work. And I'll ask him, you bring anything? He'll be like, oh, talk to his wife. And he'll be like, hey, da da da. And she'll be like, nothing. But I do usually bring something. I'll just get like a tray, like go to BJ's and get like a brownie tray or like something like that. Because people always want to eat desserts. They just, y'all. And the reason I wanted to pair these 2 was to see like, y'all, it is thundering. It is rolling thunder. How it's like, oh my gosh. Because sometimes you just hear it crack and that's it. No, that one was rolling. It's humid outside too. Right now, I think it's like in the low 70s. So we're back to our regular summertime weather. But these storms, I'm looking at this look like a meat and cheese tray. Yep. Rolls. Oh, it's thundering like crazy. Now we're going to take, I think this is lighter than these. We're going to take rhodium. I do like this shade, but it's not as dark or fruit trait yet. And that would be a good thing because usually there's vegetables. Usually there are vegetables, but yeah, fruit tray, because that's an easy pickup. Just put a few pieces on your plate and eat it. It's thundering again. Y'all, this ain't no joke. Damn. I do like this shade. And even when we had the thunderstorms last week, it wasn't like constantly rolling. Like you'll hear it for like 3 to 6 seconds, it'll stop, and then you'll hear it again for like 5 seconds, it'll stop. No, it would just crack and then just go. But this keeps coming back. Wow. Hopefully it's raining hard to wash my vehicle. I seldom go to the car wash. Maybe once a year, like no joke. And when I do go, it's usually because I'm disgusted by how greenish gray it is from the pollen, and I don't even want to touch the door handle. Because my car would be a different color. This is the brush that had this shade on there. We're just bringing it up higher because I'm looking at it and this side is up higher. So we're just feathering to bring that color up. Now we're going to take the second shade, the brush that had the second shade on it, and we're going to feather up here just to bring it up some more. That's how you do that. That's how you do that. Now we're going to take, why did I pull out a fluffy brush? I pulled out a fluffy brush. I was going to do deep dive on the outer corner, but it's a cream to powder. So that means I needed a more dense brush. So we're going to take this one. This is a clean one, as you can see, and we're going to go into deep dive. And the reason I was going to use that other brush, I don't know why I was going to use that other brush, was to do an outer V type thing. So we're just kind of tapping and like pressing upward. That's cute. I think we're going to leave this like that. That looks nice. Now watch the other shape be completely different. Yeah, fruit tray. So we're just pressing it, trying to go in a straight line, which it ain't. My wrinkle is my guide. So you see how here it's in my wrinkle and over here, like it's not, like right here. Yeah, I'll be using my features, y'all, to help me know where to put my makeup. Use what you got. See, and the shapes is almost, yeah, the shapes are the same. What have you purchased new, Janet? I'm surprised that Ian joined, because I don't remember him even being here before. Her, I don't know the gender, or maybe non-gendered. I don't remember seeing him in the chat before. Her, them, I'll just say that person, because I don't want to be offensive. I don't remember seeing Ian in the chat before. I'm surprised they joined. I appreciate that, because we are trying to grow the nation. This shade, this with rhodium, like these two shades right here do a lot for this palette. We're going to leave it alone. Are we? No. I want to kind of get this to a point, but I also don't want to. Okay. Now we're going to leave it. Y'all, this thunder. Thunder's rolling. There's a storm out on the ocean. And it's moving so well. Sing it with me. If you're so... Let me stop tripping. You received Krypton Cosmetic Palette today and a couple of other C Beauty palettes. I was going to say CC Beauty because that's that water paint. Well, no, it was oil-based paint palette that Janessa gave me that I did the rainbow with in our collab. I be living vicariously through y'all when y'all be naming all these brands, and I'm just like, I don't know what they are. And even brands I know, I be like, that looks really nice. Am I gonna get it? No, because I don't know if my skin is gonna like it or not. Why do I have about two E49s? I wanted to, excuse me, E45. All right, so we have one, I think we have one, 3 shades from Bronze and 2 from Bloom. Oh, good grief. And I usually only, I've been using like one of these 2 for transition, or that one. I'll just be looking at this palette, y'all, like, we're going to take Robin, which is this shade right here. But I did have a thought, like, just get rid of it. But I do think, though, if I did mix it with Bronze, that I would use them. Like, it would just be like, okay, this, if I put Robin in it, this would be my transition shade. Like, it would be a shade for a specific purpose. Because this is like, why? Like, or maybe 1 or 2. Well, this shade I like as inner corner shade. But I do think I would put the mattes in here in Bronze, which would mean looking at Bronze to see what to take out. And of course, I'm looking at like this shade down here against this one, or was it this one? Because then I wonder if they're going to show up the same. But this is why on Thursday we're going to swatch both of these palettes and see what really looks the same or what's very similar. And the only thing that I already know isn't going to happen is I'm not going to remember like what shade is what, unless I have a notepad here and write it down. Like, yeah, keep this one, don't keep that one, switch this one, switch that one. You know what I mean? And so this look, and I purposely did this pairing last. You will still see, I think, a couple more Natasha Denona series looks, but this is actually like the last look. And when I did Circle Loco with Bloom, no, Bloom with, yeah, Circle Loco, that video was the last video that I did, but this is actually the last look. And I did it last because I wanted it to be before we did the swatch party to see what we're going to swap out or not. And so what that means is whatever is left in Bloom, that palette is going to be given away after we swap out. I like this look though. I don't like how like this is straight. This has like a hook right there. So we're going to take that brush. No, we're not. We're going to take the brush that had rhodium on it, and we're just going to feather it just like right here to try and get a straight line. And I do realize this is up to my brow. This one is up to my brow too. I think we almost got it. I do not want to add more shadow on the brush. We got it, y'all. Ooh. Ooh. I love it when things work out because I know I just be making up stuff. Yo, why KK cracked on me? One of the lives that she was in. Keep the Bloom packaging? Nah. Because you know this is more my story because it's darker. But yeah, this is really pretty though. But y'all know I'm basic. But this is like hella pretty. But yeah. All right, so lower lash line. Let's see here. Let me put these eyeshadow brushes in the dirty container, dirty brush container. Yo, I got so much stuff on my desk I need to clear off. It is ridiculous because I just been stacking stuff over there. Oh wait, not upper. We're going to take alloy right here for our brow arch. I love this brush for this. Look at that. So this does look good. That's just a little bit of shine. I do like how both sides look. And I know this looks like that because of either the Fenty eye primer or MAC's Paint Pot and Groundwork is where that color comes from. But it looks natural though, I think. I remember when I seldom did brow arch highlight. All right, so lower lash line now. Let's keep it moving. Big wheels keep on turning. Proud Mary. I don't know why I be singing songy with y'all. All right, so lower lash line. I got this lime green under. It is really pretty, Tanya. I agree. And I also wonder too, like if I were to see this, that I would forget that I had bronze in here, and then I wouldn't gravitate to it. You know my brain is different. Where if I saw this, at least I know with some deeper shades in here. You know what I mean? It's weird. I know well, this is the Crazy Troll Nation for a reason. Am I going to put it on Macari? I don't know yet, because I don't even know if what the plan is to swap shades out and then get rid of Bloom, but I haven't thought yet on what to do with it. I haven't thought that far ahead. Lower lash line. I'm looking at both of these palettes, like, because I want to use one from each. We're going to take Brick, this shade right here, and no, you know what I'm going to do? We're going to take Clover for the first half of lower lash line, and then we're going to take Magma on second half of lower lash line. So we're going to see how close these two shades are. And yes, they're different tones. This is looking darker in person though, but we're going to see what they look. I'm awkward. Y'all know I'm awkward. We're going to see if they look similar in person. That might be more. We're going to do these two. We're going to put this one on first because it looks darker. Magma, and then we're going to put on Bark. So we're going to see. So this shade right here. First half of lower lash line. Hey Joe, how are you today? I almost forgot what shade I was using. This is Magma. Why I always think of smegma when I look at that word. Yo, I be tripping. So let's see how this looks over this matte lime green. And that white, y'all, is still showing. I like how this looks. So this is Magma. How you doing today, Joe? Humid, too hot to cook, frozen pizza today. Hey, pizza and Chinese food I could eat almost every day. Somebody told me that they didn't like Chinese food. I said, you're not American. I said, you're not American. I said, Americans like Chinese food. I'm like, you are not American. Where are you from? What do y'all think about that? Isn't that like a staple here in America? Is Chinese food? Oh, I know what I was saying about Kat. I said something, and then I said, I'm just making stuff up. And then she was like, yeah, you just made that up. I was like, I thought that was funny. I was like, yeah, I really do. This is tearing over here, because you see how it's already running the shadow down. Why are you tearing? Like after all that time? Unless I just didn't notice it. Now the brush is wet. We're going to take a clean one. And, oh, it's tearing upward, too. I could feel it. Oh, man. What happened? Now we're going to take Clover. This shade here. I love me some Chinese food. Oh, my gosh. There's a place at the food court in the mall called Ruby's Thai Kitchen. And, y'all, it's one of those things. And most food court places, depending, like they cook it when you order it, so it'd be nice and fresh. Oh my gosh, I love that place. I haven't been there in a while. I thought to go there the other day, but I'm like, it's hot. I ain't going nowhere. So I don't know whether to say these look the same or not because it's over lime green, but it is. They are looking the same. But we'll know for sure when we do our swatch. This brush is wet. Why is this one wet? This is different than the one I used for that first shade. What is happening? Alright, so Clover. Mall Chinese food is so good. They give you so much. Yeah, and it's actually Thai food. But yeah, they do. They do. Even like salad works. The serving they give you, that's like 3 servings of salad. But they know that us Americans are greedy. $10 and you have like 2 meals worth of food and we eat it all at one time. This eye is tearing upward and downward. It doesn't feel like anything is in there. So I really like how that lime green is still showing up. I think it looks a little weird though. But what we're going to do, we're going to put a lime or whatever, something on upper lash line. So that way it'll tie into that. I don't want to use the Nana Boom. I don't think I've used this green in a while. Excuse me, but we're going to use that green. I didn't even take a brush out. Take a brush out. I have to... Excuse me. I had some Bold House Farms before... Excuse me, the live. Because what had happened was... Because I passed out at like 3 a.m., I woke up feeling somewhat alert. Like around 8:30 in the morning. It's all like I got up, and that's when I watched number 3 of Death Wish. Look at this, y'all. You see how wet this is all the way down to here? And this is going to pull off everything, everything under here. The foundation, the concealer, the primer, the powder. This from here to here, all of this in here is wet. Damn. That one lady's makeup I did, see, it pulled off everything. Now you see my discoloration, but that's okay. When I did her makeup for the formal dinner at the conference next year, I'm going to double check and make sure I can post that I'll be available to do makeup. The conference is always Labor Day weekend. Yeah, that don't look good. But anyway, her eyes started tearing. She went, I said, don't. Because she was just going to, I was like, don't. And she stopped. I said, I got you. And so I took a sponge tip and, you know. Because I was like, if she would have went like this and wiped, oh, no. I was like, no. And I'm like, oh, sorry for yelling at you. I was like, don't be like this. And so I told her, I said, if your eye tears later, just take a tissue and just dab it. I said, don't like, because she was going to take her knuckle and, oh, no. I was like, you don't swipe it, just take a napkin or a tissue. Or like how I dabbed it with that tool. I said, just dab it. I was just like, she ain't gonna mess up this look I just did. And they looking at her like, oh, Dion did that? And I was like, no. She was like, like red light, green light. She was like, red, stop. And that's when I realized I had yelled at her. I'm like, I'm sorry for yelling at you. This duo is Banana Boom. I hate when my eyes tear. I do too, because then it messes up my eye makeup. So like right now, I can see right here, there is no makeup in this area right here. And I don't know if other people notice it or not, but I notice it. Like this entire area has nothing in there. Nothing. All right, so we're gonna put the green up here. I do think the yellow would look better because that lime green to me looks yellow, but I think that might be a little harsh for the eyeshadow colors. Says me who like is on different things, right? I know. That's where your eyes sweat. Yeah. Yeah. Did you just come in, Alexandria? Weren't you earlier? If I didn't speak to you earlier, hi. But were you here earlier? Because y'all know I be tripping too. I see dead people. Y'all, when I was watching the and I know this isn't new anymore, Kendrick Lamar's halftime show, when he was like, I see dead people. I'm like, I be saying that. I was like, I be saying that. Because I had never heard that song until then. But I realized it was one of his songs, a couple of his songs. Like I wasn't, like I had heard them on the radio, but I didn't know like who it was. Yes, y'all, I didn't know who it was. But now when I hear his voice, and he and now when I hear his song, like he sounds different. I know I'm jumbled. He sounds different in different songs. But I know his voice now. So when I hear something, I'm like, oh, that's him. Like that one song, I was like, who the hell is that? And he's like, you look good, but you ain't got no ties. I walk in, walk out with the safe. And I'm like, who is that? Sounding like they got a frog in their throat. But then like the rest of the song, besides the hook, he's using his regular voice. And so I was just like, what? And I apologize you can't see me. I went back over this side to get it darker like how this side is. And it's usually the first side I do comes out lighter. Thank you for the hearts. It comes out lighter because when it starts to dry, it gets a little darker, which is why this side is usually darker when I get to it. And then I'll come back and put more on this side. So it is buildable. Oh my gosh, all the hearts. Thank you so much. And so, yeah, I think they're looking the same. I think in a weird way. Hey, Karina, how are you? Welcome. We are almost done with this look. I'm trying to think of a lip to do right now. I used my new Sephora ones except for Nightbird, which is... Oh, I did use Nightbird. I did an ombre lip with Nightbird and Funky Peacock. Y'all, this thunder is rolling. Damn. This thunder ain't no joke today. Teary-eye is another reason I don't wear makeup much. Tanya, you need to start doing videos again. And stay away from them cats. Yeah, they probably cats now, they're no longer kittens. You need to do some videos, Tanya. Oh, that thunder. Oh my gosh. I don't remember last time it's been rolling like that. Like off and on, like for how long? Like how long ago did I say that the first time? So that's why I'm just like, damn. Nope, it's not, Janet. I'm just like, fuck. And I'm on the top floor, so I can't be like, oh, the neighbor's kids is running around. Like, that's coming from outside. So, thank you. Thank you, Karina. Did I miss saying hi to you earlier? Oh, you just got here. Hey, Karina, how are you today? Did I just... Wait a minute. Oh, so that was you, I think I just said hi to. I'll be tripping. Thank you, Alexandria. And that's the thing with these two palettes. Like, I look at them and y'all saw I was like, but then when I do a look, it's nice. Thank you for all the hearts. Oh my goodness. I appreciate it. The hearts are flowing. They rolling like that thunder. Oh my gosh. I appreciate it, y'all. Thank you. And I appreciate y'all being here. So I'm trying to get them the same, but they're not. I don't want to go past the eyeshadow. I'm starting to see things. For some reason, you know, it's the way I'm straining my eye. That's what it is. Because I'm seeing like a red line here, like it's the eyeshadow, like seriously. But it's not. That's why I stopped and looked like, what? Y'all, the thunder. Oh, okay, Queen. Because I do try to make sure I stay up on the comments and speaking to who comes in. Because that's just rude when somebody comes see you and you don't speak. And so I do always try to be, y'all with these hearts. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. So, almost the same. And for once, this side is more straight than this side. But they're close enough. I like it. It's rolling again. I'm not used to that, y'all. Oh my gosh. It ain't stopping. Now we just got to do a lip. Oh my goodness. No, we don't. I think I'm going to throw this out now. Oh, that's the other thing I got that I forgot to mention when I got the fashion fair. I got 2 of the minis of these. Now you want some General Tso's chicken. In the place near me, it is so good. It's called Best Food in Town, the Chinese place. It is so good. Oh my gosh. And this one day, I think I go there too much. I haven't been going a lot recently because I used to go like twice a month. And this lady, I didn't do the lower lash line first. See, this is getting clumpy. I think I'm near the bottom because sometimes you don't see it, but when you do, it's a clump. The person in front of me, because they always ask, you know, do you want sauces? And he was like, oh yeah, hot sauce, da 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 da. And when she backed up my order, hey Alicia, thank you for all the hearts. Oh my gosh, I'm overflowing with love here. And she was like, would you like any sauce? I said, no, it doesn't need any. She looked at me. She said, you already know. I was like, yes, I already know. So that's when I thought, damn, I do be here a lot because she know my face. I was like, oh, damn. That's like when I was working, I would go to Salad Works like twice a week. And then when I stopped working, I didn't go for a while. Anyone else's neighbors ready starting with the fireworks. I'm going to toss this after this because I think that's not, y'all. I am not used to thunder like this. Thank you, Alicia. I forgot what I was saying. Oh, I got two minis. But that wasn't what I was saying, was it? I don't think that's what I was saying. I don't remember what I was saying. Well, they're all retired and probably sleep. I really forgot what I was saying. Somebody finger hurting. Y'all pressing on hers. I really appreciate it. This eye is still tearing. But now ain't nothing under there. It don't really matter. Thank you so much for all the love. I really forgot what I was saying. I'm trying to think of what lip to do. And I did say I got the Fashion Fair lipstick that is already has a home. So when it comes in, the order should be here on the 2nd. And actually, I could mail it. If it comes the 2nd, I'll mail it out when I go off my appointment, which I think it was the 3rd, because I know it ain't the 4th, because the hospital is going to be closed except for the ER for the holiday. So if that does come the 2nd, that thunder is still rolling, y'all. So if it does come on the 2nd, I'll just mail it out on the 3rd to where it's going to go. Sometimes I wish you had those neighbors. Too quiet. I wish you had. I do have a. Is that a coral? I do. I believe so. The new one from. Well, the new one from me. This eye is tearing upward. One of my new ones from Sephora. Thank you. I see the hearts out of the corner of my eye. Y'all are serious. Thank you so much. Y'all know how to make a troll feel special. I'm still like, we got a new member. I'm like, wow. I didn't expect that at all. This mascara, y'all. Oh my gosh, I love it. One of my new ones, I got 3 new ones. And one of them, I believe, and I have used it in a look already. Coral Sunset. And did I put a picture on my community tab of the 3, excuse me for saying, that I got. And this is Funky Peacock. And I got a black one. And the only reason I got the black one, number 28 Nightbird, is because this formula only works well with itself. And so if I wanted to use a black for an ombre lip, it's not going to work with my MAC. It's not going to work with Notoriously Morbid. And y'all know I don't like having dupes in my collection, but it only works with itself. I want to say I did put the... on my community tab, because I did swatches of each one, and in between my finger, like I put this one, and I did a and then I put for text coral, and I had the swatch here, and the next one I swatched it here, and I had that here and here, and I sent the picture to the person who gave me the gift card. I'm like, this is what you got for me. They were like, oh, those are pretty. She said, I like the teal one, and this is described as matte deep teal. And so I sent her a picture of the swatches, and the look I did the ombre lip, I had the black. I did my lip line in black, and I put the Funky Peacock on, and she's like, I really like that color. I was like, thank you, you got it for me. So this is Coral Sunset. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Oh my gosh. Thank you for all the hearts. Oh my gosh. Y'all are on it. Yeah, it's described as matte orange brown. I like the MAC formula better. Y'all, this thunder ain't no joke. Damn. So that's that. I'm not sure if I like it with this look, because it is kind of bright, and this is not, and with the green, so I'm not really feeling it. I love the color though. What I'm going to do, I look like summer on the beach. Okay. It's been fun. I have to get ready for bed work in the morning. Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, sleep well and have a good day at work tomorrow. I'll look on my community tab, and if I didn't post it, I'll post it after this. I'm going to tap something over this because I am not really feeling it. We're going to take high degree, which we did use already. Or let's just take high degree again. Yeah, I'm just not really. And I picked this because it's almost this. It looks almost the same. I just want to tone it down a little bit because it is a bold shade. So I don't really want to change the color. Oh my gosh. I don't really want to change the color. I just want to tone it down. This I do like more. So you see how no shadow and then, yeah. Just tone it down a little bit. Look like summer on the beach. High degree is the name of this shadow. I do like this better. Yeah, we don't scrap looks because somebody else, if they don't like the lip, they would take it off. Y'all know we don't scrap looks over here. We're gonna make it work. I do like this a lot better because now to me it does look like the eyeshadow, particularly that center shade. So y'all, this is the look. Thank you all for being here. Thank you all for all the hearts. And Ian, if you come back to see what you missed, I hope you slept well. And thank you for joining the membership. It's great to have you. Do check out my community tabs. I do have some members only polls over there. And I will be scheduling probably at the end of July, or maybe I'll move it up, our members only live stream for members to shop my stash. Because right now it's at the end of the month and I'm like, I don't know if I want to wait that long to do a members only live. So, but I think that's everything coming up. Did y'all hear that? It actually cracked and then rolled. I'm thinking of that movie Poltergeist, the original one, when the little boy was scared of the lightning and thunder and they told him count between the thunders. This would be like number 3 because it's just, oh my gosh. I don't remember it ever like this, but you did hear it, Joe? And it's been doing that now, y'all, for what, 30, 40 minutes? Like just off and on, but that was like the loudest. Like that cracked and then it rolled. Like boom. All right, so we're gonna go, y'all, because I'm just like, what the hell is happening? And I need to eat. I'm back to making my cucumber, tomato, onion salads, and I'll put a protein in it and eat that. Got to go eat. Yeah, have a wonderful night. Okay, thank you, Joe, and thank all of you for being here. I appreciate all y'all still hearting. Y'all are the best. I don't care what other people say about their YouTube channels or subscribers or whatever, but y'all are friggin' awesome. Us trolls kick ass. We kick ass. And so y'all will see me. We'll be back here Thursday. I have videos going up, in between. And then again on Thursday, just a reminder, we're going to swatch out both of these and figure out what we're going to get rid of and what not. It'll probably be long because I'm going to be writing stuff down because I'm going to be forgetting, like, what I say, like I do now sometimes. Be like, what did I just say? I forgot what I said. Yeah. So I'm going to try and take notes in a way that makes sense so I know what we're going to switch out and swap out. I still don't know what I'm going to do with whatever's left, but I'll think about that. Thank you, Locke. So we're going to go, everybody. Thank you so much. If you're watching a replay, I look really colorful. I'm looking at the cheek situation and the eye, looking at the lip, and I'm just all sorts of bold over here. Thank you, Karina. Thank you for joining us tonight. And so we're going to go, y'all. I appreciate each and every one of you. And y'all still hearting it. Oh, my gosh. Don't make me cry. Don't make me cry. But we're going to go. You'll see me Thursday. Videos going up in between. I have playlists. Y'all know if you want to see anything. So we're going to go. I know I keep saying that. I'm just like overflowed with hearts and love here. So as always, self-acceptance, self-love. That is the Crazy Troll Nation way. Thank you, and you will see me soon. And thank you to the replay crew. Bye. Everybody have a good night, good morning, wherever you are in the world, and you'll see me soon. Bye. You are so sweet.